It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, we're back. And yes, he's back with the best shirt to get you hyped for the weekend. JP Sebastian here to serve us once again. Earlier, we were talking about some classics that we need to go and check out this weekend that's out in the cinema. Lots of action, lots of magic, and this title up next is all that and more.
All of those movies are
Black Adam is here.
Steamrolled, a swift kick in the Blackademia nuts.
The Blackademia nuts. I see what you did there. Man, talk to me.
No one needs to see that.
Talk to me, man. This one has been hyped for months now. I've seen The Rock just going ham on his socials and everywhere talking about this, just doing
Is that the diet? Just a quick ham diet.
A little bit of ham, yes.
Okay, so, sorry, me being cheesy. Cheese and ham go good together. Black Adam is a DC superhero movie, and obviously people have been wondering, can The Rock pull off this sort of like semi-half bad guy, semi-half good guy, who knows kind of thing? This is out today, by the way, just so you know why I'm talking about this. Aside from The Rock, you also have Pierce Brosnan, well, you know what, actually, no, I'm eating into my own plan here. What I really did want to do is show you, thank you, Rudy, our cameraman, for showing me the windmill sign. JP, move on. The first little clip that I want to show you is a featurette of the people themselves, the horses' mouths behind Black Adam, getting into what it all is, what this world is, because it's brand new to a lot of us. So let's
bring it on.
Fans have waited decades to see their favorite JSA characters come alive on the big screen.
The JSA was actually the first superhero team in the DC universe.
In the team, you have the senior versus the new recruits.
Carter Hall is the leader of the JSA, better known as Hawkman. He is a warrior through and through.
Brace yourself!
Dr. Fate, he has power to teleport, foresee the future. Be prepared.
Atom Smasher and Cyclone, they're newcomers to the JSA.
Counterfly, I get big. He can modify his molecular structure so he can get bigger, heavier, and stronger.
Cyclone has the ability of aerokinesis. She can manipulate wind patterns.
To tell you I'm excited is an understatement. I cannot wait to introduce the JSA to the world.
All right, interesting.
Do you feel like The Rock could pull off bad guy? Because he's obviously been spick and span for most of his career.
He has been, yeah, but it's nice to kind of see a different side to him. I do think he can pull it off. I mean, count the amount of movies the guy's been in the last few years alone. It's in the double figures and more, right?
It's not so much like, pull off. It's a question of, like, he's been such an iconic good guy for us for, like, the 98% of his movies. But I'm sure, you know, we'll find out just fine if he is. In fact, because we don't know just yet which side Black Adam sort of chooses. Why that is because let's go into his past a bit.
Okay.
The character from 5,000 years ago, which is about as old as he is from an ancient place called Kandak, which is some sort of stand-in proxy for Egypt or half of anywhere in the Middle East. We see they don't want to use real names.
So it's not the Scorpion King, right? Just to confirm.
It's easy to be confused. Although, the graphics here look a touch better than the Scorpion King. That looked 8-bit. So his son is killed, actually, because his son has this sort of principled heart to say even a slave should have the right to speak out. And for that, he is destroyed by the royal family, which then Black Adam, he has these powers bequeathed to him. I don't know if you remember in Shazam, there was Jimon Honsu's character who gives the guy the Shazam power. And so he's this wizard. I don't know if he appears in this, but that wizard group is definitely in this too. And they grant him these powers. They find that they've made a bit of a mistake because this guy's heart is still way too broken by the fact that his son was killed. And he takes revenge on absolutely everyone. And so these wizards lock him down for 5,000 years. 5,000 years later, you have the Justice Society on his hands because he's woken up by this one special word, Shazam. That was a good timing there. Atom Smasher, Atom Smasher, Dr. Fate, who DC stresses Dr. Fate is one of our oldest heroes. He's not Doctor Strange at all. They don't say that in the production notes, but they feel super similar. Obviously, there's so much that, like, it's hard to sort of, like, reinvent the wheel with a lot of these movies, but I'm sure it has its own unique feel. I do hope, though, that just from the visuals that we've seen, because I've not seen this myself just yet, that we do get a bit of a larger world than just this constrained to Kandak city that you're looking at here, but the design looks really sexy on this, looks really, really impressive. I get the feeling that they're holding their cards close to their chest on this one. Obviously, it's not just the case that Black Adam is the main bad guy. They're probably going to introduce a secret secret, hidden sleeper character too. Yeah, maybe won't be so bad. Good director on your hands here, Jaume Collet-Serra. Previously did Orphan, creepy little horror with that little girl. Wink, wink. I won't spoil that for you.
This is in good hands, technically, right?
Yeah, he's competent. So that's out today.
Competent cast, competent crew as well. I mean, starring Dwayne Rock Johnson, I see Noah Centino, Sarah Shahi, Pierce Brosnan,
Dr. Fate,
Dr.
007.
Yeah, man. So obviously bringing some prestige back to this one, of course. And man, this is one that I'm definitely getting excited for.
Do you want to take another look?
Have you got more?
Yes, we've got more.
Yes,
So now
bring
we've got
it
a lot talking
on!
about
Bring
what
it, bring it,
means
bring
to
it,
him,
bring it.
and apparently all these years that he spent as a kid looking into the life of Black Adam. Here's a clip.
Black Adam is something that has been part of my DNA and my soul. Ever since I was a kid, reading comic books, I always gravitated towards Black Adam because he was one of the few who looked like me. Plus, he was always badass.
DJ has had such a deep passion to make this film many years now, and he really has just taken the bull by the horns.
I always knew that if we were ever to make Black Adam a reality, it would require the hardest work that I've ever put in my life.
Oh, definitely a unique side of The Rock. I'm telling you, I'm getting my popcorn ready and I'm going to go watch this one. Obviously, no popcorns for this one.
No
because it's
popcorn.
just come
I've
out.
not seen it, but yeah, I just hope that it's not too fun-phobic, because Shazam was actually like plenty surprising on the fun side.
Well, Mzansi, you're going to have to go decide. Black Adam is coming out in cinemas very soon, so get your tickets, get involved, and maybe you can assist us on those popcorns. But right now, speaking of popcorns, I'm getting quite hungry. It's time to get to the kitchen, JP. Thank you for plugging us in for this weekend as well. It's been an absolute honor having you, as always, and the shirt. Let's head to the kitchen and fill those bellies up now.